You're not doing anything bigger than your current situation. Okay, don't get me wrong, man. This is not always easy. It's not easy for me. I deal with loneliness just like you guys do. But if I can bring it back to just building what I need to do every single day, I guarantee you that feeling will fade. I promise you, right? And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the Self-Developed YouTube channel. You beautiful people, as always, comment below where you're from, what time is it, and hashtag Self-Developed Army. So guys, straight to it. In this video, I believe I titled it, Dealing with Loneliness. Now yes, dealing with loneliness specifically as men, you can be a girl watching this too, but as men, why is this such an issue? Well, this is pretty evident. What you guys need to understand is that when we are lonely or we feel this sense of loneliness, this yearning, we are much more susceptible to fill this gap. I mean, this is pretty evident. Now, whether this be through partying, through drugs, through sex, through porn, whatever it may be, we're really just trying to fill this void of this emptiness. And I'm no different. I'm no different, guys. Maybe I don't do these extremely destructive things, but I feel it consciously or unconsciously, just as you all do. This is such an important, really powerful, sad, tumultuous time for individuals, but there is a resolve, an answer. Guys, what I've come to learn, right, and I want you to do some research in your own life because I guarantee you can apply this. I can guarantee you that even in times in your life, right, where you didn't have too many friends, too many people, if you were doing things that you as a man were progressing in, it felt right, the internal work, the external work, maybe this was going to the gym, walking out in nature, it didn't matter. You felt this sense of wholeness. You felt this sense of connectivity, like, I belong here. You know what? Maybe I am void of these individuals in my life, but I still feel whole, right? Where there have been other times where you've been with individuals, maybe in school, in a job, with certain friends, and you still felt this disconnectedness. Do you understand? I believe this is why social media is so prevalent nowadays. We're searching for this. Now, the main difference between being alone, right, but in good company with yourself, opposed to being with individuals but still feeling alone, is simply due to your sense of purpose. Now here's the thing, okay guys? As men, I relate this to men, right? I'm very good at understanding how men work. When we as men can feel we are on purpose, we are building something, we are crafting something bigger than ourselves, right? This can be maybe a project, it can be a car, a deck, I don't know, a skateboard, a skill, a passion, a hobby, right? That in and of itself is where we derive our sense of connectedness. Do you understand? Right? It really actually has nothing to do with tangible people. Now, don't get me wrong. When you meet these individuals, it's a cherry on top. But when you were your happiest, you were your most wholesome. For me, I think back to when I was around 17 years old. It was summer break. I don't even think I had like any friends, but I just remember the entire day from the second I woke up to went to bed, it was just self-development. It was reading new books, audiobooks, a ton of time outdoors. I was getting lean, shredded, jacked. I was eating very clean. I think I was skateboarding at the time. My entire day was just full of activities. And naturally, because of that connection, that progression I could see every day in my life, that summer, very quickly after, I think I had the most amount of friends, or the best social circle I've ever had in my entire life, because it was an expression of the roots I was already digging. Do you understand? This is so very important as men, guys. If we're feeling sad, with or without people, it is simply because of our connection or our disability to connect with that purpose. We don't feel like we're moving anywhere in life, and because of that, we feel incomplete. And because we feel incomplete, no one can fix that void. So guys, I know the sun is dipping. To answer the question, dealing with loneliness, specifically as men, it is because you are not seeing any progression in your life. You're not doing anything bigger than your current situation. Okay, don't get me wrong, man. This is not always easy. It's not easy for me. I deal with loneliness just like you guys do. But if I can bring it back to just building what I need to do every single day, I guarantee you that feeling will fade. I promise you, right? And that's the next thing too. Don't get too attached. We enter these seasons, these lulls of feeling very connected, and then we feel disconnected. Anytime we feel disconnected, it just means we're about to strengthen our sense of self, that purpose, that direction. There's more work to be done. There's more shadow work, right? Really, it's what it is, guys. It's just all unconscious. And once we begin to really fix that, bring that to the surface, everything else externally is a cherry on top. But I really mean it. Do not get too attached to the external, to the individuals, because you can feel alone as fuck, filled with a room of whoever the fuck you want to be. So guys, that is it. Come back home. I want you to start picking up those crafts again. And naturally what will happen is you will go in the self-exploration process. You'll begin to just naturally and organically, immediately feel more complete. more wholesome. And through that, mark my words, within a matter of days or weeks, you will, it's crazy. You're going to see that reflection externally. You'll find other individuals who match this energy. I promise you. I promise you. But the worst thing to do is to do nothing, and is to look merely externally for these quick fixes. It won't fix anything. And even if it does superficially, the lack is still within. So let's run it. Let's work on this. Let's breathe. Let's meditate. Let's do this shadow work. I'm literally about to go for a walk by myself. I'm okay with that, and just find out what makes me tick. What do I enjoy right now? What's the next move? What's the muse within? And if there are demons and things that I don't like within myself, then I have to face that and slowly work on that, slowly purge that to then have a happier tomorrow. So guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. That was a weak snap. There you go. I'll finish it here with the final plugs. If you guys would like to work with me on anything of what we just talked about here, maybe finding what this purpose is, this direction, or filling up this void, there is always one-on-one coaching, guys. I would love to work with you. We have spots open. We have group coaching. The one coming up of August, which is the workshop, it's myself and a small group of men for 1 hour live stream calls with a private Facebook group. That's coming up very soon. You can learn more about it below. Still spots open. And finally, guys, we have the self-development course. Go grab yourself the free teaser. It's half an hour long. It's going to teach you free information on fitness, nutrition, intermittent fasting, no fap, increasing your masculinity, finding your passion, and turning it into a business. And if you do want the full course, I've deducted the price quite a bit. It is very affordable. Every single one of you can purchase it. I've made sure of it. You can also support the channel, pick up Edge, coupon code Hammond. This is their white, I believe, hometown tank top. Boom. All the logos are on the back. I feel like a thick lad out here. Hashtag farmer monk gains. Come on. And I'll check you guys in the next video. I love you all. Let's work internally. Let that be a natural reflection. And before you know it, you'll have tons of individuals in your life just kicking it with you because you did the work first. With that, much love. Peace.